This news update is brought to you by
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, September the 30th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good evening. We begin with fresh concerns from the Barbados Agricultural Society. The BAS is not at all happy with moves by the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association to get out of a memorandum of understanding that has been set as a condition for accessing promised tax concessions. The MOU addresses support for local farmers. Chief Executive Officer of the BAS, James Paul, says he's worried about continued efforts by the BHTA to pressure government to remove that condition. Speaking to the media this afternoon on the issue, Paul made it clear that the move by the hoteliers was a slap in the face of other partners.
It seems as if the BHTA is saying that they will disregard the feelings of the other sectors and try to obtain these concessions without regard at all to implementing the safety measures that we had agreed to in the MOU. And that really is the concern.
Meanwhile, President of the Egg and Poultry Farmers Association, Carlisle Brathwaite, is equally worried about the situation and its impact on the poultry sector.
We have a situation where the hotels have been one of our main suppliers. We have been our main buyers. And if we do not have them to buy from us, it means that the industry will collapse. There's no way that it can continue. It will definitely collapse. And then what will happen to us? It is more than 1,600 people that we had employed, plus the extra people around. Each household is about 4, I calculate. And then when you think, you're talking about 6,400 people that will be affected.
In other news, Barbados is being urged to take the issue of climate change more seriously. Addressing the opening of a climate change training workshop this morning, Minister of the Environment and Drainage, Dr. Dennis Law, said everyone must play their part and ensure that the right measures are put in place to cushion the impact of nature's fury. The Barbados Road Safety Association is backing government's plan to penalize motorists caught using cell phones. The measure is among proposed amendments to the Road Traffic Act. Association President Charmaine Roland Bowen says action needs to be taken to deal with the number of people who are driving distracted.
We fully support that. We cannot wait for that to come into play. Distracted driving legislation, the breathalyzer legislation, to stop persons from drinking and getting behind the wheel, and the demerit point system. Because we are here at the association, we are here to educate persons, and education is not going to work unless there is enforcement and punitive measures behind that.
In sports now, Barbados Tridents bowed out of the Champions League 2020 tournament in India, despite a 6-wicket victory over the Northern Knights in a rain-reduced match at the Chinnawami Stadium in Bangalore today. Put into bat by the Tridents, the Knights out of New Zealand posted 135 for 8 in 19 overs, with Anton Devcik top scoring with a runner ball 47. Fast bowler Ravi Rampal was the principal wrecker of the night's innings with figures of 3 for 34. Captain Riyad Emrick bowling medium pace and off-spinner Dilshan Munariwa chipped in with 2 wickets apiece. The Tridents slumped to 49 for 3 in pursuit of their target, but a 56-run partnership between left-handers Jonathan Carter, who made 30, and James Franklin, who finished not out on 33, erased any hopes the Knights might have had of victory.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
We move over to Jamaica now, where the Health Minister, Dr. Fenton Ferguson, today requested help from the diplomatic community to fight chikungunya virus. During a meeting with the representatives of the diplomatic corps and UN agencies at the Pan American Health Organization, the minister made it clear that his government could not lead an effort to contain the spread of the virus alone. Ferguson made the case for joint response and partnerships from every sector to eradicate the fast-spreading mosquito-borne virus. And finally, on the international scene, Britain today conducted its first air strike against ISIS militants in Iraq. The move comes just 4 days after Parliament approved Prime Minister David Cameron's request to join the United States and France in the fight against extremism. According to the UK Defence Ministry, British planes helped Kurdish troops in northwestern Iraq drop bombs on an ISIS heavy weapons area. The strikes were considered successful. And with that, we come to the end of our 6 p.m. Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 7 in the morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you for the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a great evening.
This news update is brought to you by